Well, we are back with another edition of our series, Ask the Chief, where we discuss what's going on in the city in relation to the Knoxville Police Department. KPD Chief Paul Noel is with us today to discuss homelessness and its impact here in Knoxville. Chief, always good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. Explain, if you will, what would you say the current status of the homeless population situation is in Knoxville?
Sure, so homelessness is a challenge for us, and it's not just downtown. It's really in every segment of our community, north, south, east, and west, and it's something that KPD is really taking a hard look at.
So, when there's a situation involving a homeless person or a situation involving things that arise from homelessness, at what point does KPD get involved?
So when people call us, we have a great partnership with Helen Ross McNabb. We have a co-responder team. So we actually have social workers riding with our officers. Officers are also crisis intervention trained. So what we really try to do is get a resolution to that incident in the best way possible. We could bring people to the behavioral health unit that Helen Ross McNabb runs in lieu of bringing them to jail. So we really try to make sure that the individual is safe and they get to the location they need to go to safely.
Talk about that program a little bit more. This is a relatively new program, teaming up KPD and Helen Ross McNabb. How successful has it been up to this point?
It's really been great, we know we cannot arrest our way out of the problem. It doesn't mean we don't arrest when we have to, but the ultimate goal is to change behavior and get people help. If we arrest them, they get out of jail and they go right back to the same location. We're right at square one. So what we want to do is to get them to the service providers that are going to help people ultimately solve the issues that they're having and try to get them back on their feet.
How can we as citizens assist the homeless population in our community?
The biggest thing is support your service providers. There are many service providers out there that are actually trying to really do some tough work and change behaviors. And we would ask that you don't give money to people on the street, especially at on-ramps and off-ramps, because that money is really much better served and directed to go into those service providers.
Chief, you are relatively new to Knoxville, coming to us from New Orleans. Were there best practices in the New Orleans Police Department? Because no doubt New Orleans deals with the homeless situation as well. But best practices there that could be translated to East Tennessee, to Knoxville particularly? Absolutely.
So New Orleans Police Department played a role in dealing with the homeless population, but it was really driven by the New Orleans Health Department, and I think there are a lot of similarities that we could implement here. And I know that Mayor Kincannon has a whole team that is looking at this right now, and I believe they're going to be partnering with the county really soon to really kind of implement some best practices here in Knoxville.
All right. Chief Noel, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
And happy holidays.
Thank you.
All right.